the process of deciding if you were going to come back here in the shorter off season, what was like going through that, and why was the decision to come back?
Oh man, it's such a blur now. I mean, it was an easy decision though. You know, this is close to my family, and this became my family last year. Not only was being here in Phoenix fun basketball wise, but it was fun as far as life. You know, being around these guys. Those of you that work know that anytime you go to work and you don't feel like you're at work and you're really getting a chance to enjoy what you're doing, it's always a nice feeling. And so doing that here with the team that we had, the coaching staff, I wanted to come back.
Jay was just in here, Chris, and he said he knew it was going to happen. He was like, after you begged me to come.
Jay ain't know nothing. He ain't my agent. Jay don't work for me. Nah, but that's true too. You know what I mean? Like you think about those different relationships that you form and that trust and that bond. You know, like Jay, man, I know how much I enjoyed playing alongside him last year. After a year under our belt, you know, I'm sure it's going to be even better this year. I said it earlier. I think one of the best things about our team this season will be the continuity.
Just to follow up on that, when you look at the expectations before, it's pretty much back. Obviously made it all the way to the finals. Should the expectation be get back there?
Man, I think our expectations is to come in and start the process over again. You know, we got to work day one. It's not like you come into this season and they be like, all right, playoffs are set. You know, we're going to start where we were last year. No, there's a lot of things that we can get better at and that we got to get better at. And that's the whole fun part of the season. You know, getting as far as we did was cool and well, but when we all saw each other, we were basically reminiscing on the process, all the moments that got us there.
Hey, Chris, want to follow. Really quick. Maybe uncomfortable for you to ask, but are you fully vaccinated?
I'm here. I'm at media day. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat, you know the rules. Like, but you know the rules.
No, I'm just saying.
What's your? I'm just saying if you know the rules.
I do know the rules, but that's why I'm asking, just to confirm it.
Right, I'm here.
Chris, Phil Wilson with Arizona Sports.
Yeah.
With the short layoff, is there anything that you changed about your ramp up and just physically?
I had surgery. I had surgery after the season, so I had to change a lot. I've been rehabbing day in and day out for the last 6-7 weeks. So I think for me this summer, I try to spend as much time with my family as possible, right? As much time as possible.
Great. I know you're big on just getting other people's perspective on things. Jay had a short layoff last year with Miami as well. Have you talked to him just about potential changes you might have to look at?
No, I haven't. I think this was a little different than any other one too. You know, it was a little bit more time from the bubble or whatnot, but I'm sure we'll talk through camp as team coaching staff. This is all new for everybody on our team, so we just got to figure it out.
I'm curious how often you revisit the finals, how often you look at that content or watch that film back?
Not too often, to tell you the truth. Is like I said, it's kind of a blur. I was in one of the things and they were showing me some clips. You know, you remember a lot of it or whatnot, but at this point, it's about focusing on this year. You know, if there's a situation where as a team coach, we like, oh, we like this, we need to try to do this again. But yeah, I think we sort of passed that and realized that in order to get an opportunity again, we got to start from scratch.
Chris, this is college sports game. This community is really big on sports. So I saw you at the Mercury game the other day, and the fans, when you were announced, really embraced you. How does it feel to know that after the year you had everything, that Phoenix looks at you now as one of their own, not, you know, Chris Paul?
Man, it's great, and I'm a huge sports fan, and I really believe in supporting your home, and so this is home for me. Going to support the Mercury. One of the dopest things actually happened at the practice facility the other day. I was actually shooting on one court, and DT was shooting on the other court. You know, and I got a chance to sit in there and watch a little bit of their practice. You know, and you know, when you're in college, you have like a women's team. You know, when you're in high school, like the women's team plays before you a lot of times. So to be there in the same space and to have sort of that bond is real. It's real. So like, I want to see them win. I want to see them be successful. We like one big team, you know, so to see them continue to win, I was so happy they won yesterday. And actually trying to figure out how we can get to game 3 and 4 when they come here.
Chris, I know that, you know, throughout your career, you continue to kind of find the fountain of youth and everything, and you're playing at a high level longer than most guys. Like you said, a lot of the guys who came in the league with are retired. And was there anything, I know you had surgery, but in the off season, I know you like taking care of your body. Was there anything in particular, like anything new that you did to try to, you know, cryogenically freeze yourself or something like that?
No. Taking care of your body is a full-time job, day in and day out. You know, you got to know when to train. You got to know when to do different things. And I'm always just figuring it out, learning as I go too. But nothing new, just continuing to do the work. And yeah.
Chris, Mark Crawford from Spanish Radio. Seeing now that you tasted the NBA Finals, the playoff run and everything, what is something from the previous season that you want to take to this season for the rest of the team?
I think the biggest thing is that hunger, you know, that underdog mentality that we had last year. I think we got to keep it. We got to keep that same energy going into this year, understanding that we probably have more television games than we had last year, but knowing that there's going to be teams that's coming for us or that want us, but we got to want to beat them worse than they want to beat us, and just building. I think, like I said, that's the fun part about having a team like ours is the process of knowing that it's step by step.
Chris, next month, they're going to announce the top 75 players to begin the 75th anniversary of the league.
Mm-hmm.
What would it mean to you to be on that list?
Oh man, it'll mean a lot. It mean a lot. You know, I remember when they did the top 50. Right? I remember watching that All-Star game and seeing the 50 greats walk out with their jackets on and all that. So being a student of the game, yeah, it would mean a lot.
Chris, I wanted to ask, with the injury last year in the playoffs, and how much of an hindrance was that? What percentage do you feel like it had?
I was cool. I got through it.
Chris, Ken Manolis from Arizona PBS Compact News. Slightly comfortable question I have to ask you. What do you have to say about Mercury not being able to play here at Footprint Center on Thursday after the next game 3?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's going to be at Arizona State.
Oh, I went to the game the other day at Grand King.
I just knew that. That's all.
Yeah.
What would you, do you have anything specifically to say about that?
I don't run the arena or nothing. I don't know why. You know, I just go to the game. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. What's supposed to happen? Huh? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. You were just talking to DC. You said any advice you gave them on their playoff run? Now you're coming from your next playoff run.
What was it? When I was at the game against New York, I talked to DT at halftime. I don't know. We were just talking about the game and what I saw and how I think they could score. But I don't know. Like it's fun to watch them play. To watch, you know, Brittany and everybody. Like I said, all these years I've been in the league. Think about it. When I played in New Orleans, we didn't have a women's team affiliate. The Clippers, we didn't. Houston, we didn't, and Oklahoma City, right? So I haven't seen anything like this, and it's the coolest thing ever. Like when we practicing and you get a chance to see the women, it might be Skylar walking across the crosswalk or something like that, or you see them. So it's really cool.
Chris, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man. Since you got your coach hat on, and I'm sorry I didn't ask this tonight. Do you think that DA and JaVale can play together at the same time? And would you like to see just one of those two guys on the court at the time?
I think our team philosophy, and I'm not the coach, but right. we do whatever needs to be done. you know, whatever works. I think last year to start the season, we started Frank and DA a lot, you know, to start the season. So both of them are versatile, know how to play. So if it calls for that, I think we could do it.
Dan Scott from Arizona Republic, real quick, you have a couple of, in addition to the point guard position on the team with Jason Randall and also Alfred. What did you say to Alfred? What was your advice to him? What do you see in Jason and expectations of them now part of the roster?
Man, Chasing can play. We hooped the other day, and I remember playing against him when he was in Orlando. He can really play and can really shoot the ball really well. EP is like my family. I don't know Alfred since before he came into the league. So, you know, for him, it was more so about finding the best situation for him. If that meant here, cool. If not, but I'm excited about him being on the team because he's so competitive. And I think that's why me and him have been close for so long, because no matter, you know, what the game is, what it is, he always gonna compete.